Let's take a look at how you set up a study. We've made this as easy as possible, and in just 3 steps, you can launch your study. In step 1, you'll upload the assets that you want to test. In step 2, you'll select and configure the KPIs you want to measure. And in step 3, you will select your target audience by their demographic and the platforms that they use. So to get started, let's upload some assets. You can either click the Upload Test Asset button there, or as I'm about to do, you can drag your assets, the videos or the images, right onto this area. Once you've done that, they'll begin to upload and you'll get a progress indicator showing how far along they are. Here, we've uploaded 3 different assets. 1 from TV, a TV campaign, and 2 from influencer campaigns. One of the influencers is in the lifestyle vertical and one is in the travel vertical. So we're going to get some interesting comparisons when we come to look at our results later. Next, we're going to select our KPIs. And if you need some help understanding what these all mean, you can either use the help button here, or you can hover over each KPI and get a little help message briefly explaining why you might use each one of the KPIs. We can select up to 5 in this study. We're going to start with awareness lift. Now, this campaign is for a company called Get Your Guide. And we're going to type that in this field here for the brand product name. So our awareness lift is going to be asked to all of our respondents with the question, have you heard of Get Your Guide? And that's it. We've set up our first KPI. Next, we're going to set up an association lift. And you can see it's already filled in our brand and product name for you. So it makes it really easy to get going. We're going to define a few associations that we want to measure. These could be messages that come through in the assets. So we're going to test for a diverse selection of activities and flexible and stress-free planning. Now we need at least 3, so we're going to do customized bucket lists as our final one. But you can add quite a few more here, so you can test a lot of associations with just 1 KPI. Next, we're also going to test favorability, and we'll also test an action intent. And in fact, let's test 2 action intents. So here, you can see it's already filled in almost all of the fields that we need for all these KPIs. Favorability is already complete, but action intent isn't quite done. What we'd actually like to test here gives you 3 suggestions here, but you can type in whatever you want. So we could type in book an experience through, and then that will be how likely are you to book an experience through Get Your Guide in the next 30 days. And for our other one, let's say download the app for Get Your Guide. And you can see there we have our 5 fully configured KPIs, and these are how our respondents to our survey are going to be shown these questions. Next, let's set some targeting criteria. Let's say we want to target majority female. We can do that there. Let's do 22% and 78%. Let's say we want exactly 50% between 18 and 24 and 25 and 34. We can either use our sliders here, or we can use our text fields to set the values exactly. We can also use these buttons down here to select if we want to target people who use specific platforms. If we wanted to target people who are users of TikTok or Instagram, for example, we could do that. In this instance, we don't really mind, so we'll just leave that blank. And then when you're ready, you can click go and your study will launch. Now, a note on credits. To launch a study, you need a number of credits remaining that covers all of your assets, where each asset costs 1 credit. So you can see here the total cost for this study will be 3 credits. If you don't have those credits, you won't be able to launch. You'll be prompted to purchase some more credits. So let's give it a go. And there we have it, lift off. We've launched our study.